Good morning children. Today we will see types of images. So before looking at this topic, I just want to revise one topic that we have seen in our first video, that is types of images. Types of objects. So there are two types of objects. One is luminous object and second one is non-luminous object. Luminous object means which have their own light. For example, sun or candle, torch, or in animals you can say glowworm, fireflies. Even though in plants also some are luminous objects like mushroom. And non-luminous objects which do not have their own light. For example, human beings are there, and in your day-to-day life or in real world you can see many objects like this, like desk, benches, chairs, your blackboard, human beings. So many objects are non-luminous objects. But this is the main point of difference. One is having their own light and another object, they don't have their own light. But we can see both the type of objects. So luminous objects we can see because they emit their own light. But non-luminous objects we can see with the help of luminous objects. Because when the incident ray which comes from the luminous light and falls on the non-luminous light, then these rays were converging at the retina of our eye and we can see the image. So here that image formed on the retina of the eye, that is known as real image. And the virtual image means when you are looking your face at the mirror, then the image formed behind the mirror, that is known as virtual image. So now we will get the topic, difference between real and the virtual image, that we will see. So here's some point of difference between the real image and virtual image. So what do you mean by real image? When incident light ray, or we have seen the ray of light, and when ray of light becomes parallel to each other, or the bunch of light rays, that is known as beam of light. So we can say beam of light when it falls on the mirror and after reflection they actually meet, that is known as formation of real image. So how can we define this? It is formed by the actual intersection of light rays. And virtual image is it is formed when reflected rays do not actually meet. So these type of images is called virtual image. Now, second point of difference we'll see here, that is it can be projected on a screen. For example, you can see your projector, TV, film. These are real images which can be projected on a screen. But for the virtual image, it cannot be projected on a screen. Means simple, when you are looking at the mirror, so that image is not real, that is only the virtual image. So that is the example of the virtual image. Now the third point of difference we'll see here, that is it is formed in front of the mirror. Always it is formed in front of the mirror, and wherever the word real is associated, it is always connected with the word inverted. So always remember, real images are inverted images. That means top of the object we can see as the bottom of the image, and the bottom of the object we can see as the top of the image. And here in virtual image, it is formed behind the mirror and always erect. Erect means we can say upright. Means top of the object is always the top of the image and bottom of the object is always the bottom of the image. Now we'll see the next topic, image formation of a point object by a plane mirror. Now here we will take one plane mirror, that is supposed we give it a name M and M dash. This is the mirror. This is polished surface where this type of lines are drawn, and this is the reflecting surface. So this is object O, and from this object O when light rays fall, so how the image formation will take place in the plane mirror, that we will see. So here two rays are there. These two rays are incident ray. These two rays are incident ray. And already we have studied laws of reflection. So they are following laws of reflection, and this incident ray after getting reflection it goes in this path. And this incident ray, after following laws of reflection, that is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, it follows this path. So you can see at this side, these two rays are spreading out or diverges. So these rays will never meet on this side. But where these two rays will meet? These two rays will meet behind the mirror, and behind the mirror, these lines we can see as a dotted line. So dotted lines means it appears to meet. These lines are also called as extrapolated lines. It means appears to meet. These are solid lines, these are dotted lines. Dotted line means appears to meet. So behind the mirror, these two lines intersected each other at this point, and there the image will form. So this is how the formation of image take place by plane mirror. And here is the observer which cannot see the real image because this side rays are not intersected. Rays are intersected behind the mirror. So how the image formation takes place? It is behind the mirror and virtual image is there. And if virtual image is there, I already told you, with virtual image one word is associated, that is erect or upright. So wherever virtual image is there erect and upright image you will see. Now next topic we will see the position of an image formed by a plane mirror. So position of image, how the plane mirror will form? By a point object. So again we will take, this is the mirror M dash, and this is the object, that is the point object. So again two incident rays will fall. Suppose one ray is OP, which falls normally. Normally means making angle of incidence 0 degree with the normal. Second ray is this one. So both will follow laws of reflection. After following laws of reflection, this incident ray will get reflected back in the same path, because as angle of incidence is equal to 0, then angle of reflection is also equals to 0. Here, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Then, these two rays, again, they will not meet at this side. So, these two rays will meet at this point, that is behind the mirror.